What's up, all you crazy human beings? And welcome to Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. I'm a big Sherlock Holmes fan, so I'm pretty excited about this. Ooh, fancy. I've read some of the books, so this should be a lot of fun.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Oh, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Interesting. Okay, I don't know about John's accent. Maybe that's how they speak in Northumberland, but I mean, just because he was in the Northumberland Fusiliers doesn't mean... I think an officer develops a certain way of speaking that's a little more proper than that, but John took himself very seriously. I don't know, maybe I'm way off base here. I just feel like John should be more serious and a little more proper than he is there, but we'll see what happens here. The game is very pretty. I like it so far. Only criticism so far. And Sherry. I don't know about all that. Never saw that in any of the books. Just saying.
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
So, I have a case
Sherlock,
going.
don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Okay, so they're like showing that sound is directional. That's cool. Right on. Thanks.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
Yeah.
There you are.
Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Seems a little weird, doesn't it?
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Alright. I mean, so the guy didn't see me walk in with Watson. That was strange, right? Is that just me? That was, like, anybody else getting Sixth Sense vibes now? Like nobody sees Bruce Willis. I don't know. That was weird. Made me think John doesn't exist. Just saying. We'll see.
I apologise, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Weird. I don't like this thing where it just repeats the thing again. Kind of takes you out of it.
Hey, Sherry, just our luck.
Sherry.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Well, yeah, who doesn't like eggs Benedict? I mean, it's incredible. It's like it's like the best egg
Hey,
dish.
Sherry, just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Luca Galacci?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Oh, look at this guy.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a seance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait? Why? Pardon me? Why should I sit for a portrait? Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Nice.
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve that?
The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
That was like a weird argument to have with just a rando dude that offered to draw a portrait for you. Like, I was like, hey, how about
check if John found us a nice table?
how about a portrait? Why should I? Good lord. Never mind. Didn't really endear me towards Sherlock, but that's fine. Sherlock was actually
Sherry,
much more
I'm over
likable in
here
the
with my new
books
Ursine companion.
than they like to portray him.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But
Nice.
all right, let me take a look.
Alright, so somebody watched the TV show. The creators of this thing watched the Sherlock BBC TV show. So we're doing deductions here. The game
The hand
they
grip
refer
is
to
a
as
head of
deductions.
a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
Nice.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time.
Alright, I'm sorry.
All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
John would know that Sherlock doesn't note anything down. He remembers everything. He literally has control over what he remembers. He will forget things on purpose.
Are you able to help me?
That's a question I can answer.
Alright. There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out the front garden for some air. I have to find him. Alright.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
I can't tell if this is like Watson before he knows Sherry or Watson after he knows, quote-unquote, Sherry. But anyway, let's see, R1. I accidentally hit L1 there, so let's try this again. Adventurer, farsighted and friendly. Albanian aristocrat, sympathetic, lived in a cold climate. Whoa, Kurd bureaucrat, epileptic, Scottish clerk, retired military officer, there we go, and friendly. I like friendly. Let's see these people over here. Greek lawyer. Affable secret society member. That's interesting. I would like to know how Sherlock observed that. I wish I could get a breakdown of that. Can I get a breakdown of how Sherlock observed this gentleman was a secret society member?
Can I ask you a question?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
My dear fellow, the Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table. I should do this in an English accent. With the noble couple, the men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to
Sherry,
enter the
don't
seance
we now
room.
have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
That's just what I was
I'm just
thinking.
going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am?
Okay. Either we're being very theatrical.
Hey, boy, that's my cane.
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke.
A bad
It was
one.
left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
So we're going to observe some stuff here so that we can tell him all about himself. He's got swollen, reddish skin. I was just going to say we got confirmation that John is a figment of Sherlock's imagination. He's fashionable. High fashion. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Interesting. Nothing down here. Okay. And he's got red knuckles. Recently hit someone with force. Alright. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a noble Englishman in habit of visiting resorts to receive treatment for his liver malady. That's interesting. Indicates he has succumbed to the temptation to drink some shots of alcohol, and perhaps was unsettled by the seance. By his red knuckles, I presume that he takes boxing lessons. That's interesting. Already annoyed? Yeah, I don't think so. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol. He is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time, he'll be wretched. Yikes. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. Obviously, I'm not going to tell him this. His red knuckles reveal that he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. This seems more accurate to me. The other one, an ill Englishman on resort. That's like a best, like that's like viewing it through rose-colored glasses, right? It's making excuses for these things we see, whereas this is really the more likely, right? Bored British nobleman is definitely more likely.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvellous. Simply marvellous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
Nice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick.
We
were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
A Rajah.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret. I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Oh, this is a great game. We're going to have so many fun accents and interesting ways of saying words.
I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
That's true. It is nice and creepy.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
You're welcome.
What happened here?
I don't know.
Early in the game for
the
that
ghost.
joke.
I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
The
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
I didn't take the diamond, I swear.
Oh, I mean, you're blaming a ghost. Whoa. So this is concentration. This is concentration.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
Whoa. That's cool. Huh.
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
So I do
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
So I do the extra mode when I want to draw stuff in that's not there anymore. That's cool. I like it.
Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
Better watch your mouth, Sherlock. get me banned.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Anything else? Anything else? Oh, it's a little butterfly. Tell me that's not a thing? Alright. I feel like that should be a thing. We got 4 or 5. Like, there's something else here. Are you kidding me? What is this? It's not that oh, it is that butterfly. Okay. It's like it wasn't. Oh my gosh.
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Excuse me.
Ah, seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Delve into the mind palace. Oh, the accents are going to be fantastic. Should I be an accent this entire time? The lady pointed across the table. I imagine I'll offend a lot of people if I do a British accent the whole time. Lord Craven punched the medium. Lord Craven faced the... Lady Craven faced the window. And the moth pin. So I lock one and then I combine it. Okay. And it reveals something. That's cool. I kind of like this. Lady Craven was pointing at the window. I'm sure she saw something in the courtyard during the seance. Okay, alright. And it looks like... I don't know why those would be... Those, yeah, it's not. Okay, so it tells you when you have a wrong answer. That's cool. Make sure that's pinned so that when I talk to people, that's what I'm talking to them about.
An unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
No, the Raja. Recently scratched, something stuck. Interesting. Oh, it's a heel. It's like a shoe heel, right? There,
this looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Oh. Whoa. John's sitting with his legs in the water wearing pants. Definitely a figment of Sherlock's imagination now. So, the question is, the big mystery is what happened to Watson? Why is Sherlock... There's the shoe.
Size 4 with a broken heel.
Huh. Boring.
Size 4 with a broken heel.
That's it, huh? Alright, fine. But we need to find out what happened to Watson. And what happened to Sherlock that he's now got some sort of issue where he's hallucinating Watson. You know? This is an issue. He's speaking to the hallucination such that he's even reserving rooms as 2-person rooms. So the shoe's the only thing in the room to see. The scratches only come to here. Must have missed something here.
Rose D'Amour.
I did.
All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja. Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
I would say that's a guarantee the other maids
This
know
reminds
who's
me of the
working
fairy
the area.
tale, Sherry. Will you find your princess?
Oh my god. That explains why it's not on par with how Watson should be. more how Sherlock would like Watson to be, right? Because it's in Sherlock's head. Guess I don't get to talk to that guy, but...
Excuse me, just one question.
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
Oh, good. The staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs. Alright. Wearing some common shoes, are you? This game is Unreal Engine, by the way. So... same controls as a lot of games.
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
So not her. It should be noted that right now, this game is on sale if you have PS Plus. So, although it's brand new, if you have PS Plus, you get... I can't remember how much percent off it is, but it goes from 40-something to 30-something, so like, what, 15%? 10%, something like that.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
I feel like I should lie to her.
I'm a novelist documenting the supernatural and those who witness it. Now, should you take a starring role in the tale, I will need your name.
Oh my. A book? And you want to include me? I'm Lucia. Lucia Saletta.
Something went wrong during the seance, Lucia, but no one will tell me what happened.
Tells
it
me
would
everything.
Be a valuable interview if you were there.
I was. And I saw everything with my own eyes.
Of course you did. Why don't you tell me all about it?
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You lied to the poor girl, Sherry. What a tease. She'll dream about being a character of that book.
Surely a pleasant dream is better than no dream at all, John.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Nice of John to appear there for me. Alright, so... now that we have our first-hand account, we can head back down to the seance room. Some kind of sound and some kind of crazy thing.
Lady Craven
Whoa.
retired to her room to rest.
What?
Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Okay, with enough clues, Sherlock can use his imagination to reconstruct the past. Interact with the node to begin, then recreate an accurate version of the events. Here, try to place the seance participants in their correct positions. Okay, so this is weird. Why am I John? John isn't supposed to even be in this, so do I put him over here? Or is John doing this? John is doing this. Okay, so... what is happening here? There's really no explanation what I'm doing. Okay, so we have a next, a previous, and an exit. Next puts someone there. Okay, and it's the same character twice. So next just puts a person there. And then we have validate. Does validate a position? Because I think she was right here.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, so it validates the entire scene, so that's good to know. Alright, so I guess I just need to position people based on how I think they are and how I think it should be for the scene. Okay. That means I just really screwed this up because I need to reverse the positions of the two here, so I need the what's his face here, so we'll hit next on this one. Yeah, there we go. I need him here getting hit by the ghost. I need her here. So we have the gentleman throwing his chair, and that was most certainly over here. I don't want to change that one. I want to change this one. Dang, man. There we go. Okay. That's correct.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost.
There we go.
The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
I think it felt like a fake ghost. But I forgot to mention, having Sherlock reserve room 221, that's a bit too on the nose for me. That's you gotta be kidding me. I didn't know when you make reservations you could actually pick the room.
Lady Craven is not.
Oh.
Is this familiar to you?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
Well, they're not going to talk to me, but gossip can help me investigate the case.
Can you satisfy my
Or
curiosity?
even discover a new one.
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sir, I don't know. Try asking someone else. Lady Craven
Well, I don't know
is
what
not
the it's not right here. So but anyway, to finish my thought, the having him reserve a room for 221.
Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind. Almost like mine.
It's really obnoxious. It's I didn't expect there to be speaking. I just thought he was going to look at the portrait. But anyway, let's see
Lady
about
Craven
this.
is not who she seems. Remember
But,
her behavior in the hall?
Okay, so there it is. Got it. Alright, so what actions by Lady Craven arouse suspicion in the maids? What? Wait, whoa. Okay, what is happening? Up, keep, down, discard. So I've already blown it. Let's try this. Can we try this again? Or did I already blow it? I'd like to try it again, if we can.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember?
Okay. Filter valuable keywords from irrelevant chatter. It's just not how I expected that to happen at all. What?
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
I thought it already told me that. So wait a second. What did I miss? Holy smokes, I'm an idiot.
Lady Craven?
Okay. Can't be this, right? Okay. Can't be that. Can't be this, right? Yeah, I thought it told us it wasn't that. That was the only other thing I thought it might be.
Lady Craven is...
Can't be that. Can't be. Can't be. Can't be that. It's gotta be that. Like, I don't even know what else it could possibly be. It can't be any of these things. I'm as frustrated as you, Sherlock. Is it this? Wow. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, there we go. We found him. Trial and error. Hopefully in the future I get this many tries. I overheard 2 staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. Interesting observation, but okay. Of course.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
You might be right.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
Oh, now I get multiple questions. Okay.
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Only an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Well, you know. Sometimes you just kind of stumble into these things. Okay.
strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
He was supposed to be on the neck. They need to be a little more precise in this game with where the clues are.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
They probably found people missed them, so they made the areas bigger. But we know there's something else, so we would keep looking. So what's the point? Okay, this is the point. Where is this clue? Is it the diamond? It is the diamond.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Forever tainted.
I think she stole the stone.
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
I think I'm about to get a lot of wrong answers here. All right. Oh, this is interesting. So it looks like I get two choices. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body. And then Lord Craven caught with Emma in the stone. And I guess you can open up possible... I find it hard to believe that Lord Craven didn't kill her at this point. But maybe that's the point of killing her. Interesting. So that didn't give me anything. So I can select other things and it'll just tell me I'm wrong. Okay, alright. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, good to know. Good to know. And then it tells you forever that you were wrong. Yeah, it tells you forever. Hey, you guessed wrong on these things, by the way. Alright, that's fine. Fine. You tell me. So it looks like nothing else. None of these will connect and combine. So there's genuinely nothing else. Oh.
A remarkably simple lock.
See, here we go. Cheap lock. That's a thing. That's a thing. That's important. I can't go through the door. Okay.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Alright, he didn't do it. British aristocrat, blah, blah, blah. He's frightened. Okay. It's good to know. Let's see. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal, yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. What a dick. So... I don't know. I feel like Lord Craven is an abusive man. Lord Craven can't control his temper. Lord Craven is unstable. Yeah, I mean, I think he's a murderer. Genuinely, I think he's a murderer. I think he enjoys hurting people. Now let's keep looking around. We have this thing here. Dear sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free L.O. Dupont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in this case. Marseillaise, Police Commissariat. So, a lot of thievery happening, and it appears that servants keep getting blamed. Interesting indeed. Call him a murderer. Oh. Lord Craven was furious when he discovered. Yeah, that's exactly how I saw it. Lord Craven would be furious that he, like, caught her in the act, right? He'd catch her in the act and be
Do
furious.
something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
I don't know it. Matter of fact, I'm thinking the opposite right now. I think you're a scumbag. I don't like you. But I don't know if we've seen everything there is to see. I feel like he would have probably used his cane, right? Interesting to use your bare hands when he has a weapon. Specifically, what is that? Looks like I missed something. Too shallow, false bottom.
A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
Interesting.
Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
So some banknotes. A ring.
Virtus audacta sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
Courage tastes bold. Courage tastes bold.
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
But still, courage tastes bold? Courage tastes bold. That's what we're saying. That makes me so uncomfortable. How does courage taste anything? Where is this clue? What is happening here? Am I... Cryptic's blind? Cryptic's blind. It seems like it's trying to do something there.
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the
I could just
travelling
rehear
temptress.
the old clues. Okay, right on. I didn't realize that was a thing. But it's gotta be in this box, right? Where is this last clue? This is terrible. We need to find this. Where is this clue? Come on. I don't know. I've searched everywhere. We're just gonna go super slow. What is this? It's got to be something inside the jewelry box. I feel like there's no way. If it's one of these things over here, I'm going to be furious. Where is this? Oh, are you kidding me? I went over that ring how many times?
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Matching moth things. That's weird, right? You and Emma could have met before, yeah, because they have matching moth things. Like, they could potentially know each other. I don't know. Now this is murky. It went from pretty clean to pretty murky. I don't like it. They just muddied the waters. We're still with her having the treasure trove is along with the theory. She's been stealing from him and blaming the servants. That would infuriate him and embarrasses him, right? Water's murkied. Water's muddied. I think I'm gonna wait. Let's go talk to
I am needed elsewhere.
yeah, we're gonna go talk to the other guy first. Go talk to what's his face and try to get the room key from the bellhop. Cause yeah, I can't get in. Okay, let's go get the room key. It's downstairs. Where am I going?
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the séance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Right. Yeah, so...
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the séance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful.
No,
I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond.
Raja.
Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Observe. We know he took a heavy blow. He got punched in the face. Trained in sleight of hand, yeah. So he's pretty quick. He seems malnourished. Interesting. Fresh scrapes. I'd like an explanation of that. Uses a lot of makeup. Well, that's a thing. Luca Galici is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief trained in delicate work of pickpocketing. He uses makeup to hide possible jail tattoos and has fresh scrapes and scratches on his wrists. Luca Galici, nose bleeding, uses makeup to hide traces of illness from malnourishment. His hands and thin fingers indicate that he is skilled at conjuring tricks used to manipulate concealed items. He has fresh scratches and wrists from recent short fight. I think he tries his best to be a medium, but his business doesn't go well. medium down on his leg. No, 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 no. This guy for sure is a thief. He is a former thief. 100% thief. I don't even feel bad about it.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
Not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul.
Convenient.
Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
I need to know about the scratches.
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Huh. Once a thief. I don't know. I still like Lord Craven for this.
I need to go.
But the scratches, man, the scratches are bad. The scratches are real bad. Oh, man. Waters have been muddied. Yeah. Luca's scratches were left by servants. I don't think so. I don't think they were. I don't think that's factual. Oh, look at this. Luca could easily pick the lock. Yeah. Easily. Dude's a thief. Oh, look at this. So, Luca's scratches were left by servants. Emma scratched Luca. Emma left the scratches on Luca's hands while fighting for her life. It's still hard for me to shake Lord Craven, because he's just... Lord Craven's the perfect patsy for this, because he's abusive, outwardly violent to everyone. We're going to leave this good for now. I'm going to go talk to... I think I'm going to have to go talk to Lord Craven again. We have some more evidence. To go talk to Lord Craven again. It'd be hilarious to go through this door. Anything in here? Nervous, sympathetic. See, he's nervous. Nervous is different than frightened. Frightened comes from a lack of knowledge, whereas nervous, you know something. So this is, I don't know. I still like Lord Craven for this, but
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
So
these items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police.
Wow.
And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
Wow. So, if I were your attorney, I'd say don't say that in front of the police or anyone that works with the police. So... Huh. So looking through here, I realize I don't have any evidence besides the fact that I don't like Lord Craven. And I have letters, I guess, that have record of his violence. One letter that has record of his violence with someone else. And then I have evidence of his violence on his cane. But that's not evidence in this crime. I think I'm wrong. I think it's not Lord Craven. I think it's stinking Luca. It's the stupid medium that did this, isn't it? Because I don't have anything. There's nothing here. There's that letter. That's it. I got the letter and I got that. Got the jewels and the letter. And that's nothing. Like, oh no. Emma was stealing. No. I'm done. Okay. These two obviously must connect, right? Yeah. So we have Lord Craven. We had Lord Craven as the murderer, but now that we know that not only is it possible that they could have met before, but Emma is a thief. Luca is a thief. It's possible Luca knew that she was a thief, or at least had a predilection. Wow. It's looking like Luca. This is crazy. I didn't expect that, quite honestly. So, change this back. Oh. Could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame him. Oh, okay. Let's switch this. Oh, man. Emma tried to frame Luca the medium for the theft of the diamond. In revenge, he killed her. Bring Luca to justice. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Luca fought for his life. Given his checkered past, if he were arrested, nothing could save him from a death sentence. Oh, come on. I don't know if I buy into the old, he was not going to be able to make it. He couldn't tell the police he had to kill her. No. There's a lot of evidence here. He's got to go to jail. Galici's a murderer. Couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Look, you can switch the conclusion. That's crazy. I don't think I want to switch the conclusion, right? I mean, this is the proper conclusion, I feel like. As a murderer. Alright, so I guess all that's left is to go, you got lucky, Lord Craven. I was just about to just lay the hammer down. Turns out it's this guy.
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
I have tons of proof. That's the problem. I didn't think it was you at first.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Mm-hmm.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail.
Wow.
I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Well, that's a sad story, but I think he's got to go to jail.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
That's pretty brutal by Sherlock. Just leave, right? Is this a glitch?
I need to go.
That's a glitch, right?
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
Everyone's stealing that line now, huh?
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
Nice. So that's a starter case. That was pretty good.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
This is really interesting because there, Sherlock was being very much what John would be. More often than not, John would be scolding Sherlock for his lack of soul, lack of caring about the individuals, the people involved in the case. So that was very interesting. And also, John was the gambler, not Sherlock. But anyway, that's what we're going to call it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like if you enjoyed the content. And if you're not already, please subscribe by clicking the red subscribe button. And thank you again. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.